Where am I going?
You're counting on you, kid.
So? I don't care. I'm freaking Titus, and I suck.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Here we go! Nope. I just got to the final save point. Although, since we're all finished level grinding and all that, well, the last boss, I imagine, is going to be like nothing. Nothing at all. But, yeah. Do. Because I literally can't be any stronger than I am right now. So yeah. Alright, so let's crank out the rest of these optional boss dealios. I think the last one we did was, Jumbo Flan. Also, yeah, I finished capturing all of the enemies in the Omega Ruins, which didn't take as long as I thought it would, but it still took quite a while. Researching the fiends you brought me, and create a very strange elemental. Which I think is the next one we're going to be fighting, actually. 99 star curtains. Nah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm not up to it. I'm not good enough, man. I've created a monster. 99 dark matters, which you need 99 dark matters in order to put ribbon on a piece of armor. So, you know, it's only possibly the most important ability in the game to have, since it protects from all status ailments. So yeah. Also, I believe every enemy in the arena has like a 20% chance of dropping a dark matter. So that's also kind of a thing. Okay. So let's see. Taking care of all these nerds. Taking care of all of them. Species Conquest. We took care of all of these nerds. Yeah, Jumbo Flan was the last one we did. So next is Nega Elemental, which oddly enough is almost the same exact fight as Jumbo Flan. Because you can't hurt him physically or magically. He does like all of the elemental spells, and he counters with Ultima, I believe. So basically, like the Jumbo Flan, you want to cast Reflect on yourself and just bounce off Flare. Or you could summon Anima, which I think we're gonna do, because it'll be a lot faster. I also learned all abilities with Anima as well, so that's kind of a thing. And Anima obviously has much better stats now, since your summons gain stats as Yuna gains stats. So that's a neat little dealio. So this dude has 1,300,000 HP. So it's gonna be a fun time. Do. Because pain, again, does work, much like the Jumbo Flan. But first, you want to put on regen and haste, because it'll make it so you won't have to heal as much. Again, I learned all of the abilities with Anima, so he has everything. Haste. Osmos. And you just want to spam pain, because it will actually hurt him. Because it's not considered a physical or magic attack. Oh my god, that did 99,999 damage. Oh, so we gotta do that, like, around 30 times to win. Overdrives do work, I believe, but a lot of them usually aren't extremely effective. Blizzaga. You could also cast Reflect on yourself, which will reflect all of his spells, save for Ultima. But some of the spells will heal him, although usually not that much. But this is the fastest possible way to beat him. And it still takes like 30 turns or something. It's a lot faster than just doing reflecting flare over and over again. Actually, well, what I could do, we'll boost so maybe we can get an overdrive. We will take a little more damage, but that's okay. He's not exactly doing a whole lot of damage. Boom! But this is probably the best way to do this fight. Because it's one of those really annoying and redundant fights that pretty much take forever. And I just kind of want to do it the quickest way possible. Yeah, I think he only does Ultima if you do a magic attack or a physical attack. But again, like I said, Pain is not considered an attack, a physical or a magic attack. I think it's the only attack in the game that's like that. It's kind of weird, but... So I don't know if he actually does Ultima. I think he only does it as a counter, so he may not even be doing it. Not really sure on that. Kaboom! And our overdrive gauge is not really building that quickly because he's not doing that much damage. But that's okay. He has 13 HP left. Ho, 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 ho. Classic. Got him.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
And we don't need those sphere levels because we can't gain anymore. 4 twin stars and a tricolor. Okay, sure. Ho, ho, ho. Alright, so up next we got... Tankit! Tankit! Who has 900,000 HP. He's one of these dudes. Basically, it can do a physical attack. And it can also do a slightly faster physical attack. And both of them actually cause Berserk and delay your next turn. So... But we can't be Berserked, so... You know, just do whatever. You can buff yourself and, you know, all that fun stuff. Hey, Staga, the San Francisco tree. Bum, 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 bum. Blitz Ace. I have a feeling this is gonna suck. For him. Not for me. Oh my god! Look at that! 99,999 several times. That is gross. Good lord, man. He's got 9 HP left. Oh, like I said, I'm as OP as you could ever possibly be, so... I still Lunar Curtains, though. Gaining levels that aren't doing anything. Got 2 defense spheres and a gold armlet. A gold armlet, man! What's next? Fafner! It's Fafner! Who has 1,100,000 HP. Enemies called Fafner are usually much bigger than this dude, but okay. So he has a set pattern of moves. He starts with a basic physical attack, and then he does an attack to one person, then hits everyone for ice damage, and then attacks another person, all in the same turn. And then on turn 3, he uses the same thing, but it's fire damage. And on turn 4, lightning damage. And then another attack for turn 5, and then it loops from there. So, yeah. But it's not really a big deal. Having auto protect and auto shell is extremely helpful. You know, depending if you truly need it. But, I mean, we're, like, super powered, so we'll probably be okay, more than likely, I would imagine, yes? Do-do-do, let's do a mix. Do-do-do. Sunburst! 19,998 damage. I think that took a certain percentage of his HP away or something. I don't recall. Let's do attack reels. One hit. 2 hits. 2 hits. This is probably actually one of the best things to do with Walk-Up because it just keeps hitting him. Good stuff. Bunk! 2 gold hourglasses. Yeah, everybody has full break now, which does power, magic, armor, and mental break all at the same time. He's over halfway dead already, by the way. Do-do-do. How about some holy? Because why not? I mean, everybody has holy, flare, and ultima, so we can just have some fun with spellage. Ultima! I don't think this guy really has any weaknesses, so you can pretty much just do whatever. Flare! I still think this game probably has one of the weakest looking flare spells. Got him! So he didn't even get a turn. Because we were just too fast. 40 light curtains and a dual claw. I don't think we really need to buff ourselves. I don't think it's really necessary. Do-do-do. Sleep Sprout. Okay, Sleep Sprout's probably one of the best ways to farm for dark matter. Because he's got one of the lowest HPs, 98,000 damage, and if you can do max damage like I can, you can literally one-shot him. And you want to hope you can one-shot him, or else he gets really annoying. And he's dead. Because he does Good Night, which damages everyone and puts Sleep, Poison, Berserk, and Armor and Power Break on them. And Ribbon does not block breaks, so yeah. He can also do spells like Viraga, Blizzaga, Thundaga, Waterga, Flare, and Ultima, so that sucks, man. If you can't one-shot him, you're in for an annoying fight. But we can, so it's all good. 2 teleport spheres and a fairy shield. That's Cudio. Alright, what's next? Probably some loser. Bomb King!
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it?
It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
So Bomb King. He's got 480,000 HP, which isn't really that much or anything. He's basically just an overpowered bomb. Pretty much does what you would expect. Fyra, Firaga. Of course he does Ultima. It's pretty much a rule of thumb that all of these enemies can do Ultima, so, you know. But it's pretty mediocre for most of the enemies here. But unlike normal bombs, he doesn't blow up after 4 hits. But the bigger he gets, the higher level spells he can do. So like Fyra, then when he gets bigger, Firaga, and then Ultima. You know how it is. So we don't really need to do anything too special to him. We can do full break, I suppose. Fire Gem! Yeah! He's getting bigger! That means he can use more powerful spells. You know, for whatever that's worth. Triple foul! Got him! Ha ha ha. Mother beeper. Do, 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 do. 2 doors to tomorrow and a gold ring. Getting a lot of gold equipment. Not that it really matters, but yeah. What's next? Juggernaut. Not the X-Men villain. This guy has 1,200,000 HP. And he's one of these turd surfers. He only has a few attacks, though. He can do Crush Spike, which is an insta-kill. You know, unless you have Death Proof or Ribbon. He can also do Salvo, which takes a turn to charge. And he usually charges it after its 4th Crush Spike. It's basically a fire attack, not really anything too special about it. Bunk! Full break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I stole some Lunar curtains for my bedroom. He does have a lot of HP, but, you know. Just whittle it down. Not really a big deal. He's charging. He's already charging. Probably because of how much damage we've done already. I would think. I've almost been streaming for an hour. Does that grab ya? Woohoo! Got him! He only got to take 1 turn and he just charged. That was it. The little jerk stain. Okay. 1 more boss for this category. 2 strength spheres and a power play. That's fun. And then there's just 1 category to go. Ironclad. This guy has 2 million HP. I think that's the highest HP of any enemy we fought so far. So he has a lot of defense, and magic defense, actually. I think that's actually more HP than some of the Dark Aeons even have, so it's pretty crazy. Although his attacks aren't really a big deal. He has some single target attacks and some AoE attacks. I think he does a single target attack, then an AoE attack, then a single target attack. So, yeah. Not really a big deal, though. So, we'll do a little full break. Oh! Repecky! Sounds like a samurai move. Triple foul! He's immune to it, the little a-hole! But we have so much evasion, like, he's gonna miss a lot. That's just the way it is. It's gonna take a little longer to whittle down his HP, but that's okay. I countered him. Because he's a Nickelback fan. That's all he is, all he'll ever be. So, we've taken about 25% of his HP away. So he has a freaking lot. One of the highest HP enemies in the game. Of course, his attacks are really nothing to be concerned with. He has yet to hit us. He's missed every time. What a loser. Finally he got us. And I think that damages MP as well. So we got him about halfway now. So yeah, even with like max stats, it still takes a bit to take this guy down. It would definitely be quicker if you use like an overdrive that does multiple hits. Which we don't currently have, but that's okay. Shoryuken! That actually hit, but not for that much. Repecky! They sound like samurai attacks. You have a lot of HP, sir. I mean, he has more HP than a lot of the super bosses. Got him. Took a little bit, but we got him. But all in all, he's really not that big of a deal. Do. 2 HP spheres and a Baroque sword. OP attack from ROTDS. And we'll drop a save now that that category's done. On to the last category. Which is originals. Oh boy. Original. Which are the toughest, by the way. If there's one that's unknown. That's because I think you gotta beat all the others. And I think it's like the ultimate super boss. So, Earth Eater. Earth Eater is very infamous because he's one of the only enemies in the game that you can farm fortune spheres from. So, you know, that's what I had to do. So, if you want to do that. So he's like a palette swap of the Chocobo Eater from way early in the game. So he's got 1,300,000 HP. He's pretty annoying. He likes to use Megaton Punch. We can also be used as a counter. And it can actually be an instant death attacks. And I think after you do 100,000 damage, he'll fall down and start casting Flare for 2 turns before he gets back up. If you don't have ribbons or a death proof on, you probably don't even want to try this fight. Like, I'm not even kidding, because it'll be like the worst fight ever. And of course, he automatically has. Oh boy, he automatically has what's it called? Reflect on. So yeah, regardless of your HP, you can still die in one shot. That's just the way it is. So we'll do a little Blitz Ace, or should we do Slice and Dice? No, probably Blitz Ace. I think Blitz Ace would be better. He does have quite a bit of defense, so it's not doing max damage, but... Oh, jeez. That was bad. I suck at that so much. But it still did max damage, so... It matters not... Yeah, see, now he's on his back. You probably want to do auto life to everybody. Because this is one of those fights that no matter how high your stats are, you can still die in one hit. So that's the way it goes. Auto life. Do 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 do. Attack reels. I got the one hit. I got a miss! Damn you. So that's not gonna be as good as it could have been, but... Still did over 120,000 damage, so that's something. That is indeed something. Full break. He's immune. What a jerk. I mean, all of the originals are considered some of the toughest enemies in the game, so probably gonna be immune to most things. Yep. Flare! Flare's not exactly doing that much damage. Mug! So he's pretty much just gonna keep... Excuse me. He's pretty much gonna keep doing Flare until he gets up. And he's over halfway done, so... I just threw a ball right at his crotch. I think that would lead to a disqualification in the game, you know? I think Waka would be thrown out of the game. That's just the way it would have to be. Is he ever gonna get up? I don't think he is. Because he's dead. And they actually have a special death animation. Unlike the other ones. They give a lot more AP, not that it matters at this point, but... 2 Fortune Spheres! And Space Force. Whatever that does.